Hello, I'm Gopi Kiran Gajula, a member of the Immigration Advising Team at Carleton University's Global Opportunities and International Student Services Office. In this video, I'll talk about required documents for your study permit application. When you apply for a study permit in a secure account at the website of Immigration, Refugees and Citizenship Canada, or IRCC, the system provides you with an application list that includes PDF forms to complete and supporting documents that you must upload. The online application has built in help functions. You can click on the question mark icons to learn more about the specifications for the documents in your list. All the documents you provide must be in digital format, so you will need a way to convert paper documents to PDFs or photo files. Make sure that digital files contain all the content of the originals and are clearly readable. All your documents must be provided in one of Canada's official languages, either English or French. If your original documents are not in English or French, you must supply them together with translations done by a certified translator. Please take care to follow IRCC's instructions for acceptable translations. Each line of the online application accepts only one digital file, and there is a file size limit. You may have to merge some documents and then compress the merged file before uploading to make things work. If you don't know how to do these things on your own computer, there are websites that perform these functions. If there isn't an application line for a certain document you want to include, or if you have exceeded the file size limit for any line, there is always a line called client information where you can upload extra documents. Our first video explained the required documents that come from Carleton University, your letter of acceptance, and a provincial attestation letter. I'm going to talk about a few other important documents for a study permit application. First, you need your passport. Ideally, it will be valid for a few more years because your visa and your study permit can't be valid beyond your passport's expiry. You should provide the information and photo page, plus all the pages with visas or stamps. You need your financial documents, demonstrating that you have enough money to support your studies and your stay in Canada is a very important part of your application. The application help functions will show you list of options for financial documents. You don't need to include all the items on the list, only the most suitable to your own situation. Whatever documents you use, be sure that they will convince the immigration officer on each of the following points. First, that you have enough money. The minimum amount you must show is enough for 1 year of tuition and living expenses. Your tuition can be estimated using Carleton's online tool. For living expenses, IRCC specifies the amount, so you don't have to estimate. Enough money for the first year of study is the basic requirement. However, you should attempt to show as much money as possible. You don't have to necessarily show enough for all the years of your program, but you should have a financial plan demonstrating a stable and continuing source of income that will allow you to complete your program. You should not rely on any money that you might be able to earn from working in Canada. Point number two, you must show that the money is allocated to your education. This means that the money is set aside and not needed for usual family expenses. If it's not your own money, you should include a letter from your parent or other sponsor where they state their commitment to paying your educational expenses. Point number three, the money is readily available to pay your expenses. It can't be tied up in long term investments or real estate. If your country has foreign exchange controls, you must show that it will be possible to export the funds to Canada. Point number four, the funds were obtained legally. Your documents should show the source of the money, such as employment or business. Some students will find that IRCC instructions require them to provide a study plan, also called a statement of purpose. The ISSO recommends that all students write a study plan, even if it is not a required document. A good study plan can strengthen any application and improve chances it will be approved. The study plan is so important that we have done a separate video on that subject. My last important tip about your application documents is this. Canadian visa offices in different countries have different requirements for the best chance of success. Consult the visa office instructions for your country to see if additional documents are required or recommended, such as language test results, or if there are specifications for certain types of documents. At this time, visa office instructions are not part of the online application system. Find them at the IRCC website together with the instructions making an application on paper. Continue to video number 3 to learn more about additional information in a study permit application and how to submit the online application.